I wonder how many times Darth Vader has fallen asleep in his suit without anyone noticing.
The TV's off. I'll change that. This isn't what I wanted. Are you telling me that it's 8:25? Damn! I'm late for the movie! Wow. Well, first off, it's a long-ass movie. Fucking daylight out. Second off, wow. Third off, there's not an empty movie theater anywhere near me. At least not this weekend. So I gotta find some place where I can do this review. I gotta go. Darth Vader's Meditation Pod. This is a great place to do my review. It's even got Bluetooth so I can plug in my iPhone. And I can play my music. Check this out.
Hey, I just met you. And this is crazy. But here's my number.
But enough of that. Hi, I'm Joe. You know what? This place gives me the creeps. You know what? I know exactly where I could go do my review. Hey Kelly, can I do my Star Wars review here? I can't find anywhere else to do it.
Joe, you said I could be in your Star Wars review. This works out perfect.
Okay, well, what do you know about Star Wars?
I'm glad you asked. First, the Disney Princess Leia puts her flash drive into R2-D2, and then the robot goes off and finds Luke Skywalker. Then the robots go to find Gandalf Wan Miyagi, and then they all get a ride with Indiana Jones. Then some stuff happens. Oh, and Luke learns about the Schwartz from Kermit the Frog. Oh, and then Indiana Jones gets put in clay, and then he gets taken to Jib Jab the Hutt. And then all of the characters go to the planet of the elves. They blow up stuff, and the end.
Did you even watch the Star Wars movies?
No. Everything I learned about Star Wars, I learned from Kevin Smith movies. So, can I be in your review? Talk about Princess Leia?
No!
Okay, but that new black guy...
No! You know what? If you're going to spoil the movie, I'm going to do this somewhere else.
Wait! if I can't be in your video.
Kelly, you don't understand. This is a review for Star Wars Episode 7.
I want to be in your review.
No,
Come on, Joe.
no.
Ow. All right then. This is what the common viewer thinks of Alvin and the Chipmunks Road Trip.
Wrong movie.
This is what the common viewer thinks of Star Wars Episode 7.
I was raised to do one thing. But I've got nothing to fight for.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
Do I have to do this in character?
No, it's alright.
Okay, this is what I think of Star Wars Episode 7. Overall, it was a great movie. I don't want to spoil anything. I thought that the protagonist, as a woman, really informed herself and became her own character, rather than in other installments when the Princess Leia was there just as a plot mover, so to speak. I also thought that the introduction of new characters correlating with other characters really made for a nice arc on the storyline. And I thought that this was the kind of movie that's kind of like a kid's movie. No matter what your level of knowledge was, you could enjoy it on any level. So that's what Kelly thinks of Star Wars Episode 7. Oh, my hand!
And this is what the average consumer thinks of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I've been waiting 30 years and pretty much my entire life for this movie. Obviously, I'm giving it a recommend. That just goes without saying. A lot happens in this movie. It justifies its existence. There's a reason for why this movie is made, and there's a point to this chapter. It's not just, the heroes are in the same place as, in the end as they were when they started. You get to meet new characters. You get to see where the old characters ended up. You get to see what they've been doing this entire time, and you get to see how they relate to each other. It's not like two separate groups. It's basically new people are added to the old group, which is fun. And yes, the way the characters are written, the old characters feel like the old characters. It feels like it's Han. It feels like it's Leia. It feels like it's Luke. Wink. And there's new droids, and it feels like new friends, people that you want to be friends with, and all that stuff. So the characters are great. The story, it's traditional Star Wars stuff. It's stuff I'm comfortable with. It's adventures that I know these characters would go on. Okay, so there is, not spoilers, but there is another Death Star-esque device. And the missions are very similar about delivering plans and whatnot, but that's what I want to see. And the Force is dealt with in a very mature way. It's not just it feels like I'm learning more about the Force without it being stuff that doesn't make sense. Okay. With all that being said, I want to talk about things I didn't like. Now, mind you, I like this movie so much that it's my third favorite Star Wars movie. In other words, I like it better than the prequels, and I liked it better than Return of the Jedi. That's saying a lot about a movie I've been watching my entire life. So, the things I didn't like was the length. It was a long movie. I didn't check my phone to see what time it was while it was going on, because everyone else around me was. So I can't be the only one that thinks that this is a long movie. And that's pretty much it. I like that Han Solo in this movie actually had something to do. He actually had, I had an emotional investment with Han Solo for once. I mean, instead of him being an obstacle for Luke, or being bait for Luke, or being something Luke has to do, like rescuing Han for no reason other than Han needed to open a door. Like, seriously, in Return of the Jedi, he has as much of a role in the story as Lando Calrissian does. So, put it simply, it is a new Star Wars movie. It feels like a new Star Wars movie. The characters feel the same. I cannot recommend this movie enough. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, it's still a fun movie. So then, that's what the average consumer thinks. Star Wars Episode 7.
So you did your review. So what?
So what? So let's dance!